Yeah, Lululemon once again beat estimates, beat its own pre-announcement from back in early January. That's not a big surprise. Lululemon has a long history of beating estimates. It's done it almost every single quarter over the last 4 years, and it also has a history of really kind of sandbagging the street with kind of low numbers. And I think that Lululemon once again reported another very strong quarter and beat all the estimates that were out there.
David, what do you make of the inventory number that we got? 1.45 billion, estimate was for 1.51 billion. Enough improvement for you?
It is definitely inflated. It's basically exactly what I had in my model. The inventories have been trending higher over the past year plus, certainly higher than in pre-pandemic years. But, Lululemon has introduced a lot of new products. In fact, just in March, Lululemon has introduced a new line of men's workout apparel, a number of new women's clothing items. So Lululemon has a lot of new products out there. Their inventories are probably going to be higher, more on a permanent basis now that it has a far larger number of SKUs than it used to have. But it is a concern because the gross margin did get hit in the quarter. It was a couple points below my expectation. And Lululemon doesn't like to really talk about discounting too much, but it does look like Lululemon had to resort to more discounting than normal to get that sales number that they posted.
Oftentimes we've seen it being on the top and the bottom, shares rise, and then as we digest guidance, we see shares begin to fall. Not the case here. What do you make of the guidance for Lulu?
Guidance is good. It's not that different than what I had before. Again, Lululemon has a tendency to put out kind of low numbers that it can beat. And so, I think I'm going to be raising my numbers, and I think most analysts will, perhaps even above Lululemon's guidance. So it is a company that has a history of beating estimates. You look at the valuation. I do think that Lululemon is overvalued at these levels. I don't necessarily like it at this price. It often is traded at PEs over 50 at times. It's no longer that expensive, but you're still talking about a pretty high PE for a clothing company. And really, I wonder if Lululemon can continue to post these great numbers year after year.